In Din, Myanmar, Reuters, bound together, the 10 Rohingya captives watched their Buddhist neighbors dig a grave. Soon afterwards, on the morning of September 2, all 10 lay dead. At least 2 were hacked to death by Buddhist villagers. The rest were shot by soldiers, 2 of the gravediggers said. The killings marked another episode in the violence sweeping Myanmar Trademark's northern Rakhine state. The Rohingya accuse the army of arson, rapes, and killings. The United Nations has said the army may have committed genocide. Myanmar says its a clearance operation is a legitimate response to attacks by insurgents. Rohingya trace their presence in Rakhine back centuries. But most people in majority Buddhist Myanmar consider them to be unwanted Muslim immigrants from Bangladesh. The army refers to the Rohingya as Bengalis, and most lack citizenship. In recent years, the government has confined more than 100,000 Rohingya in camps where they have limited access to food, medicine, and education. Nearly 690,000 Rohingya have fled their villages and crossed the border into Bangladesh since August. Reuters has pieced together what happened in the days leading up to the killings in Indin, drawing for the first time on interviews with Buddhist villagers who confessed to torching Rohingya homes, burying bodies, and killing Muslims. This account also marks the first time soldiers and paramilitary police have been implicated by testimony from security personnel. 3 photographs, provided to Reuters by a Buddhist village elder, capture key moments, from the Rohingya Mina Trademark's detention by soldiers in the early evening of September 1 to their execution shortly after 10 a.m. on September 2. The Reuters investigation was what prompted police authorities to arrest 2 of the news agency Trademark's reporters, W. A. Lone and Kai Oso Oo, on December 12 for allegedly obtaining confidential documents relating to Rakhine. Then, on January 10, the military issued a statement that confirmed portions of what Reuters was preparing to report, acknowledging that 10 Rohingya men were massacred in Indin. But the military Trademark's version of events is contradicted in important respects by accounts given to Reuters by Rakhine Buddhist and Rohingya Muslim witnesses. The military said the 10 men belonged to a group of OE200 terrorists that attacked security forces. But Buddhist villagers interviewed for this article reported no attack by a large number of insurgents on security forces in Indin. And Rohingya witnesses told Reuters that soldiers plucked the 10 from among Rohingya who had sought safety on a nearby beach. Scores of interviews with Rakhine Buddhist villagers, soldiers, paramilitary police, Rohingya, and a local administrator further revealed. The military and paramilitary police organized Buddhist residents of Indin and at least 2 other villages to torch Rohingya homes, Buddhist villagers said. An order to clear Indina Trademark's Rohingya hamlets was passed down the command chain from the military, said 3 paramilitary police officers and a 4th police officer at an intelligence unit in the regional capital Sitwe. Some members of the paramilitary police looted Rohingya property including cows and motorcycles in order to sell it, according to Indina Trademark's Buddhist administrator and one of the paramilitary police officers. Asked about the evidence Reuters has uncovered about the massacre, government spokesman Zahde said, we are not denying the allegations about violations of human rights. And we are not giving blanket denials if there was a strong and reliable primary evidence of abuses, the government would investigate, he said. And then if we found the evidence is true and the violations are there, we will take the necessary action according to our existing law. When told that paramilitary police officers had said they received orders to clear Indina Trademark's Rohingya hamlets, he replied, we have to verify. We have to ask the Ministry of Home Affairs and Myanmar Police Forces. Asked about the allegations of looting by paramilitary police officers, he said the police would investigate. He expressed surprise when told that Buddhist villagers had confessed to burning Rohingya homes, then added, we recognize that many different allegations are there, but we need to verify who did it. It is very difficult in the current situation. Zahde defended the military operation in Rakhine. A Euro or the international community needs to understand who did the first terrorist attacks. If that kind of terrorist attack took place in European countries, in the United States, in London, New York, Washington, what would the media say? A Euro. Neighbor turns on neighbor. Events began to unfold on August 25 when Rohingya rebels attacked police posts and an army base in northern Rakhine. Fearing for their safety, several hundred of Indina Euro trademark S Buddhist villagers took refuge in a monastery. On August 27, about 80 troops from Myanmar Euro trademark S 33rd Light Infantry Division arrived in the village. 5 Buddhist villagers said the army officer in charge told them they could volunteer to join security operations. He found willing participants among Indina Euro trademark S Buddhist A Euro E's Kuriti Group A Euro members of the organization and villagers said. In the days that followed, soldiers, police and Buddhist villagers burned most of the homes of Indina Euro trademark S Rohingya Muslims, a dozen Buddhist residents said. One of the police officers said he received verbal orders from his commander to A Euro go and clear A Euro areas where Rohingya lived, which he took to mean to burn them. A second police officer described taking part in several raids on villages north of Indin. Security forces wore civilian shirts and shorts to blend in with the villagers, according to the second police officer and Indina Euro trademark S Buddhist administrator, Mong Thien Che. After the Rohingya had fled Indin, Buddhist villagers took their property, including chickens and goats, Buddhist residents told Reuters. But the most valuable goods, mostly motorcycles and cattle, were collected by the commander of the 8th Security Police Battalion and sold, said the first police officer and the village administrator. Reached by phone, the commander, Thantzin Oo, did not comment. A police spokesman, Colonel Myo Thursday So, said the police would investigate the allegations of looting. By September 1, several hundred Rohingya from Indin were sheltering on a nearby beach, witnesses said. Among them were the 10 men who would be killed. 5 of the men were fishermen or fish sellers, 2 ran stores, 2 were students and 1 was an Islamic teacher. Rohingya witnesses said the Islamic teacher, Abdul Malik, had gone back to his hamlet to collect food and bamboo for shelter. When he returned to the beach, at least 7 soldiers and armed Buddhist villagers followed him. Then the military beckoned to the Rohingya, these witnesses said, and picked out the 10 men. A photograph, taken that evening, shows the 10 kneeling on a path in the village. On September 2, they were taken to scrubland near a graveyard, Buddhist villagers said, where they were photographed again. Security personnel questioned them about the disappearance of a local Buddhist farmer named Mong Ni, according to a Rakhine elder. Several Rakhine Buddhist and Rohingya villagers told Reuters they knew of no evidence connecting any of the 10 to the farmer A Euro trademark S disappearance. 3 Buddhist witnesses said they watched as the captives were led by soldiers toward the site of their deaths. One of the gravediggers, retired soldier Soche, said Mong Nia Euro trademark S sons were invited by the army officer in charge of the squad to strike the first blows. The first son beheaded the Islamic teacher, Abdul Malik, according to Soche. The second son hacked another of the men in the neck. A Rakhine elder provided Reuters reporters with a photograph which shows the aftermath of the killings. Explaining why he chose to share information with Reuters, he said, I want to be transparent on this case. I don't a Euro trademark T want it to happen like that in future.